Now, part of the scandal included improving students' test scores to gain acceptance at top schools.
Yeah, so how did they do that? And with the help of one man who is really good at taking tests, it seems. KCAL Cruz joins us now with more on this part of the story. Crystal?
Jeff and Susie, really good at taking tests. This guy is described as a brainiac who worked at a college prep school in Florida, but would fly to LA when needed. And it appears in 2015 he needed the money after his wife had their baby and was applying to grad school.
When you first see a photo of Mark Riddell, you can't help but notice that golden tan and big smile. And according to the feds, he's a really smart guy. The 36-year-old worked at IMG Academy near Tampa. Riddell's bio claims he helped thousands of students gain admission to top colleges. According to a 200-plus page indictment, the mastermind of the college admissions scam, Rick Singer, described Riddell to parents as his best test taker, and he could nail a score. He's that good. The Harvard-educated former tennis pro could ace the SAT or ACT, the feds allege, and almost pick the score parents wanted for their kids for 10 grand a test. For actress Felicity Huffman's daughter, Riddell bumped her SAT score up 400 points to a 1420. Local college admissions consultant Alexis White.
I wouldn't even necessarily say just celebrities or just people who are incredibly wealthy. There are so many people whose expectations are just out of whack for what is right for their kids. And I feel like it does speak to this society we live in, which is a society that is obsessed with instant gratification.
Also looking for that instant gratifications, the feds say was Jane Buckingham, a Beverly Hills marketing guru. This, according to the indictment, Riddell took Buckingham's son's ACT in Houston, scoring a 35 out of 36. He even practiced her son's handwriting from this sample she sent him. A Newport Beach mom, Michelle Janives, is also accused of paying to have Riddell correct wrong answers on her daughter's ACT. According to the feds, some of the cheating took place in this West Hollywood school, and in many cases, students didn't even know their parents paid to fix their exam scores. When authorities came knocking at Riddell's door last month, he decided to sing like a canary, working with the feds, hoping for leniency in sentencing, according to the indictment. Riddell released a statement through his attorney that reads in part, "I want to communicate to everyone that I am profoundly sorry for the damage I have done and grief I have caused those as a result of my needless actions. I understand how my actions contributed to a loss of trust in the college admissions process."
Riddell has been suspended from his job and has agreed to plead guilty to mail fraud and money laundering. Also tonight, this is really interesting, Jack, the son of Jane Buckingham, told The Hollywood Reporter that he was upset that he was unknowingly involved in the scheme that gives kids who didn't work as hard an advantage over those who deserved spots in colleges. Susie?